Hey guys, welcome back to another video of the first of what I hope is going to be a brand new series of renovating my new she shed. My husband and I just moved to this new house in Florida, and it came with a shed that is going to be perfect for our storage and my new sewing space, craft space, film space, whatever we want to do with it. So it is our she shed. These are the original photos of the shed. I forgot to take my own before we started, but the first thing we're going to do is go ahead and rip up those baseboards and start laying our new floor. One Lowe's trip later. Okay, so we just got back from Lowe's. We were originally going to be getting the vinyl plank flooring that we'd cut, measure, and install ourselves. But after talking to the guy at Lowe's, who was kind of rude, by the way, we decided that with the moisture outside, just living in Florida, and where we live in Florida, the fluctuation of hot and cold from summer to winter, that the vinyl plank flooring wouldn't be the best idea for a shed since the insulation's not very good. So we decided to go with vinyl sheet flooring instead. That way things don't expand and contract and crack, and we'd have to be fixing the floor all the time. So we got this vinyl sheet flooring instead. It's the entire, I forget the measurements of it, but we decided to get this kind of, it looks like dark wood, and it even looks like it has the paneling on it. It even has like a little indentation where this fake piece of wood would conjoin with the second piece. So we're gonna lay that down instead with, we have a giant tub of glue, and we got the tools to do it. So we watched some videos and things like that just online of how to lay this. So we're gonna kind of figure out how to lay it by ourselves and kind of go from there. Okay, so we just hit a hard stop on the shed and the baseboards because while we were pulling it up, we found a bunch of mold, which is why I've got this guy on right now, especially since I'm pregnant right now. So we're gonna go ahead and call like a mold specialist and figure out if it's even safe for me to be inside, and just kind of go from there. So right now we're kind of just like at a hard stop right now. Okay, so it's a new day. It's been about 3 weeks to a month since we have pulled up those baseboards to try and lay that flooring and found the mold. We have talked to the insurance and talked to the mold specialist, and they're actually here today to do some demolition and rip out all of that drywall and find the source of this mold. They just finished up, so I'm going to take you guys outside so you can see kind of what they did. Okay, so we're at the shed. I've got my mask on just because the cleaner and chemicals that they used when they were working on the shed are really, really strong, and I don't really want to be breathing those in. So I just have this mask on just for the few moments that we're going to be inside, and then we're going to come right back out. Okay, so what they did basically was take what we were originally going to do a 4-foot cut, but they had to go up 5 feet around the entire wall of the shed to find any water damage, exposed wood, rotting wood, and mold. And they pulled all of that out. Once they had cleaned all of that out, they pulled the insulation out and then just threw it all away and cleaned it with the mold killer. This green tape is holding the hose into these dehumidifiers that they set up. They're going to stay there for about 24 hours to dehumidify the whole shed. They have all mold is virtually gone. They did have to take off the paneling around the door just because the mold got to it. There is a few little spots left, but they can't remove that without taking the door off. But all pretty much it's gone. Okay, so the shed's more or less on pause for at least the next 24 hours. The mold company is going to come back tomorrow to pick up those dehumidifiers, as well with another inspector who's going to go around and determine the source of this leak. That is what he's supposed to do. He's supposed to go around and figure out, was there a leak? Did that cause the mold? Basically, what caused this problem? Then we're going to be following up with insurance and figuring out kind of our next step. So I don't know when we're going to get the next part of the shed done. Hopefully it won't take too long. We'll get some new drywall installation up there and then we can move forward. But with the holidays coming up, I'm expecting it to take a little bit longer. So we're just gonna wait for tomorrow and go from there.
Okay, well, it's been a while since I last talked to you guys for this video, but the shed is put back together. We hired some contractors. They came in, cleaned everything up, put the new drywall in, the installation in. We put the floors down. As you can see, they're pretty great. We have a few bubbles every so often just from the glue not working super well and us doing it for our first time ever. I wanted to show that to you guys, but unfortunately, with having a baby, it was just easier for my husband and I to just get it done real quick instead of worrying about filming. We have started to move in all of our crafting stuff over here. So we're slowly coming together and putting it all together. We're going to build another little crafting station like I had before with some cabinets that I have right here. I'm gonna get these painted. We're gonna add a pantry, which is gonna keep our bolts and our fabric storage. And I even have a new, let me flip you over here, a little area over here. We'll have the couch. There used to be a door over here, if you remember. Say hi, Beeps. There's my Beeps. And then I have this whole area over here. So I have plenty of space for recording now, for fabric storage. We even can lounge and relax in here. There's that new window. So yeah, stay tuned guys. I'm gonna keep up with you all and trying to show you as much of the content as possible of putting this new she shed together. So stay tuned and I'll see you next time. Bye.